Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I'm late. Okay. So I just got back home. Me and Nate had to go to the laundromat because, hey Nick, what's up? Because our washing machine bit the dust and we're supposed to be getting it fixed or replaced this week. So, oh, I know, right? So, first of all, so everybody, hey, what's up? My name's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery. We usually talk about recovery from addiction, and I just share my everyday life with you, kind of like just vlog. It's about my life and my experience, my journey, recovering from the disease of addiction and going through medically assisted treatment. And I also just come on here sometimes and talk to you guys about stuff that's going on in the YouTube community. So that's what I wanted to do with you guys today, just chat about some drama that I've been seeing going on. Now, luckily for you girl, I haven't been involved in any of the drama, which I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself because normally it would be me right in the middle of all of it. But I have really been taking a step back and, thinking before I speak and just not getting involved in it. So, but your girl watches. I'm lurking. I'm lurking in the shadows. So today I was at the laundromat and I was drying our clothes in this huge industrial size laundry dryer. And I had a notification come on my phone from Twitter. And so I went on over to Twitter. Hey, Sandra. I scrolled my little happy ass on over to Twitter, and that's when I seen Bipolar Corner going off about the rewired soul. And I don't know if you guys know this, but just recently here, I've really been trying to support Gary from Bipolar Corner because I really just I want him to be okay. I want him to know that he has support and that he's not alone. And some of the things that he makes videos about, I really kind of see his point of view. And that's what I try to do. When I watch people's videos, I try to see things from their perspective. So I can see his perspective on driven industries. I can see his perspective on the rewired soul and, so on and so forth. Do I hate driven industries or the rewired soul? Not at all. But I see what Gary was talking about when he made his videos about each of them. Well, then I realized that the Rewired Soul made a video about all the drama that has been gone, that has come and gone, right? And so I was like, James Charles's video inspired you, Chris, to make a video about all the drama that's been done over and done with? It inspired you to come out and call Gary a sexual predator? That's fucked up. You don't say that kind of shit about people. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's not cool. Listen to me. That's not cool. It's not cool. The same thing is happening to James Charles with Tati and everyone, right? They were saying that he was being a predator towards straight men, and he's 19 years old. Really, guys? I watched FaZe Banks' video today about James Charles and Tati, and he made some really good points in that video. So if y'all don't watch FaZe Banks, you need to go over there and look at his channel. He talked about how Tati probably made about $19.6 million from sales of her vitamins during this beef that she had with James Charles. Drama brings clicks and views. So let's get back to the Rewired Soul. So the Rewired Soul, all these things that had been going on with him, all the drama that was surrounding his name had totally died down. But now he's been inspired by James Charles to speak his truth. And which I think is absolutely ridiculous because he's being very irresponsible, first of all, by the Bipolar Corner. His name is Gary, you guys. He just tweeted on Twitter, like yesterday, I think, that he's been struggling with wanting to drink. He's been sober for, I want to say 12 years. 11 years, 12 years? A long time. Longer than me. And he tweeted the other day about struggling with with a desire to drink. But he knows that he knows that he shouldn't because he doesn't want to ruin his recovery, right? Well, then Chris from the Rewired Soul decides to put up a video calling Gary from Bipolar Corner a sexual predator. Okay. Chris has 82,000 subscribers. Gary has 3,000, you guys. Chris knows exactly what he's doing. And I think that Chris, if you watch this video, which I doubt you will, but you know what? I'll title it with your name in it just so you can see it. I think that was fucked up. I think that you know exactly what you're doing. I think that your channel isn't getting as many views as it was before. I think when the drama dies down about you, you don't get the clicks that you need over there. So in order to incite drama again and start it all up again, you decided to share your truth because James Charles inspired you. I really think I just think that, Chris, that was totally irresponsible. I see that you didn't include some people in that whole exposure video because, you know, of course, if you had, then a lot of things would have been exposed about you. You know, Chris led us all on, you guys. He led us all to believe that his mother was a practicing psychiatrist. Okay, and she's not. All right. He needed her behind him because that validated his business that he's trying to shield to everybody. Okay. Which, listen, sell your books, man. Do whatever you want to do. But like you said, you're a social commentary channel, right? You're not a mental health channel. You're not a mental health advocate. All right. You know the rewired soul. You know that when you make videos about drama, that's what gets you clicks and views, and that's what you're going to do. Then just own it. Be straight up. You know what I mean? But I think it was highly irresponsible for him to make a video going out to 82,000 people talking about Gary and calling him a sexual predator. Anybody that knows Gary from Bipolar Corner, you guys, knows that he's very kind. He has a lady in his life. I think he's married. He has a wife. He's not a sexual predator, you guys. I truly believe that he felt comfortable in the group that he was talking in. I think that he feels more comfortable around women. And I think that he was just talking and he was sharing some things that he's gone through. Instead of bawling him out in front of 82,000 people, you guys, he should have just... Howdy from Calgary, Canada. Hey, just come across your channel from her opiate fix. What's up, Robbie? Welcome over here. We're just talking about a little drama today, but I usually talk about recovery, a recovery from addiction. I just think that was really fucked up, y'all, that Chris did that, and that Chris put that shit out on his channel going out to 82,000 people. I don't care, like, what truth he's trying to tell or what truth he's trying to own. Why don't you just put out a video owning your truth, Chris? Why don't you go back to the basics, get back to the root of recovery, find your part in it, own your part in it, and stop talking shit. So what he did was he's trying to stir shit up with all the drama channels again, because then they'll start talking about him. Because see, nobody's talking about the rewired soul anymore, so people aren't running over there to his channel. And that's just how it is. I think it's just fucked up that he did that. And I'm sticking up for Gary, because you don't go around calling anybody a sexual predator. Okay? When Leafy Greens called Driven Industries a sexual predator, I said the same thing about her. That's bullshit. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't call people sexual predators no matter what. To 82,000 people. Hey, Brian. The retired soul, Spotted Elephant, put up a video inspired by James Charles to spill all the tea about all the things that were happening, 2-3 months ago. So he just uploaded a video totally slandering Gary from Bipolar Corner, and saying that he was being predatory in a live stream that he had, but he doesn't have any receipts to show for it, you guys. And what makes me so upset is that Bipolar Corner, Gary, just got diagnosed with some new mental illnesses, right? Some new diagnoses. And he's been struggling, y'all, with his recovery. He just talked about it on Twitter. And he also is going through a disagreement with his friend, Eric from Driven Industries. So they were going back and forth. And now the Rewired Soul decides to put out a video calling him a sexual predator. And it pisses me off. Now, if we just totally take that out, go Chris. Chris knows that his audience, he knows how strong people are with cancel culture. That's what he's talking about all the time, right? So why, hey, Jesse, you're not supposed to, listen, I don't know who you are, but you're not going to come over here on here. I'm sorry. Jesse, the BBC lover, you're not going to, you just need to go, okay? We don't want that bullshit over here. I'm a recovering addict, and I don't appreciate your comments with the syringes, so take your ass on down the road. It's just irresponsible, you guys. I know, I've seen them, Nick. It's irresponsible, you guys, of Chris to put that video out because it's targeting Gary. And that went out to 82,000 people. All right? That really pisses me off. And so I just wanted to stick up for Gary because I watched it and my jaw dropped to the ground. Yeah, get up off our lawn. We don't want trolls over here. We don't take trolls. We don't let gnomes hang out. You guys, I got moderators stacked in here. If you come in here, you're just going to get blocked. Nick, tell him what's up. Nick knows the tea. I will block you faster than you can even spin. But me and Nick are cool now. We've had a total, like, we made up. We have had a truce. So, anyway. I just thought that was hella irresponsible, you guys. And I feel like what Chris did, you guys, I feel like he's just trying to stir up drama again. I feel like he's trying to get everyone talking about him again because he even addressed all the drama channels in the video. Okay? And so, yeah, guys, if anybody comes in here and they put down, like, whatever those little syringe icons are, they're trolls, block them and delete them. Just block them. It'll say hide user on this channel. So just hide it. Hide them on here. Okay, that's fine. Real Jesse can come over. It just... Okay, could you guys imagine? Okay, put yourself in... Okay, so imagine if I had 100,000 subscribers, okay? Now, you have to remember, with that high of a subscriber count comes a responsibility. Okay, so if I have 100,000 subscribers and I get into it with Leonard from Her Opiate Fix, right? And so I decide to make a whole video about Leonard, right? Saying how he did me wrong, he's a terrible person, yada, 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 right? With that, my 100,000 subscribers, right, are going to go to him and start attacking him, right? That's what happens. Oh, they're coming over here because they're following Nick and Jesse. They've been following Nick and Jesse all over YouTube. I've been seeing them everywhere. Nick and Jesse comment. These guys go and comment too. So I don't even know who it is. It's like, just have some respect. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you guys. Trolls, listen up, okay? You can, listen, if you want to come over here and hang out with us on the live stream, that's fine. But just be respectful. Don't comment irresponsible shit or disrespectful shit. If you have a problem with Nick and Jesse, take it up with Nick and Jesse. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my channel has nothing to do with them. This is my channel, Nicole's channel, Real Talk Recovery's channel. So if you have a problem with them, take it up with them. Go over there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be over here. I'm just trying to talk about drama. I'm just trying to have a good laugh with you guys. So, okay. Enough about that. I'm not even going to pay attention, you guys, to what they're typing. So, if you guys want to stick up for each other, go ahead. Moderators, block and delete them. So, anyway, I just think it's fuck. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it to where I can't see the messages. There we go. Okay, so it just bothers me, you guys. I cannot believe that Chris would do that, that he would put up a video to his 82,000 subscribers talking about Gary like that. I think it's really irresponsible, and I think it shows you what kind of person that Chris is. That he knew without a shadow of a doubt that him putting that video out is going to hurt Gary. It's going to hurt and harm Gary. Okay? I've got 1,100 subscribers. I know I don't have a big voice on YouTube. I know that my videos don't get to a lot of people. But I'm not going to stand up. I'm not going to stand for and say, hey, that's okay. Good on you, Chris, for sticking up for yourself. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that Chris took the chicken shit way. He won't even talk to Gary. Gary has emailed him, reached out to him, everything. Chris would rather go onto YouTube and smear his name to 82,000 people, which I think, dude, I just think it's such a pussy ass way to do things. And I cannot even believe that I ever supported Chris. I unsubscribed from him a long time ago, you guys. A long time ago. When I saw him acting like he worked a program of recovery, but not living it. You know, as me in recovery, it's my duty as a woman in recovery to support other people that are in recovery and to help my brothers and sisters in recovery stay accountable, right? And so when you see somebody slipping and you can't even say, hey man, I see you slipping. Like, are you sure you're okay? And then they get defensive and they get all in their feelings. It's like nobody's trying to hurt anybody. Like, I truly really enjoyed watching Chris for a long time. But the more I see him doing these things to smaller creators, that's the things. He thinks it's okay because Gary's a smaller creator. He thinks that's okay because nobody's going to care about Bipolar Corner. It's bullshit. Okay, sorry. Now I can see Rome begging for views. He's so pathetic. Brian, I know Chris will not listen to his subscribers. He can't take any constructive criticism. He's a hypocrite and he stands for nothing. That's how I feel about it. I feel like he's just changed so much from when I first started watching him. Like, I used to really like watching his videos, you guys. And then it's like, once he started, no, Nate's over at his friend's house. They're playing outside. Once he started, making videos on other people and just making video after video after video after video on Trisha Paytas, I just thought, man, you know, what's going on here? Listen, you guys, I know that making videos about other YouTubers makes money. I know that gets attention to your channel. Oh, but listen, I would rather, and listen, I want people to find my channel. I want people to come over here and join Real Talk Recovery and join in on our little support system we got here, right? But I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to get people over here, you guys, because I'm talking about other people. So like I said, right now, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I wanted to address that drama that I saw going on with Chris and Gary because I cannot believe that Chris would do that. That's it. All right? So that's it. I don't like talking about other people on my channel, you know? It's just not what I want to do over here. I like having you guys and we just, you know, have a good time and it's cool. We're just chilling and, you know, it's a good atmosphere. I don't want to have an atmosphere where it's just drama. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesse, I'll go in and get Nick back later on. It's better that way anyway, because here's the deal. Girl, wherever y'all go, these folks are coming. They're all over my comment section. In fact, let's go downstairs and look at that, y'all. What is going on? Who are these people? I was going through my comments on the computer today, you guys, and I had to go through there, Jesse, and delete hey, baby, what's up? Here he is, Ian. Ian wants to say hi to you. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, good job. What's wrong? It's hot out there, huh?
We were fighting at Nathan again.
Why were you fighting?
No, we were playing a Nerf gun fight.
I was like, okay, good. It's okay, Ian. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, in fact, I have to start I'm going to start unmodding some people that usually aren't here anymore and start moderating some different people. But because, you know, I need people that are going to be here because, hold on, guys. I'm trying to plug my phone in. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's okay, Annie. So here's the thing. So, okay, what's going on with Mandy's channel, you guys? What's up, Western Minister? What's going up? What's BOYT? Oh, I thought me and Mandy are cool. I don't have no beef with her.
Can I show you what it means? This like secret door. It's the one
Okay.
for the other garage. We have 2 garages.
So I got a lot of comments on the Kratom videos that I put up, and you guys know, let's go ahead and read the reviewed comments, because that's what happens is they go into a reviewed folder, right? Held for review. So I got 6. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh. Yay! Okay, Robbie, I see you, so that's good. I've been off heroin for 4 years now, and I had been using for 16 years. I have been dealing with stress on a whole new level and feeling all alone with no one to talk to or who will listen to me in my situation. My 17-year-old is in jail, and I feel like I let him down. I miss him so much, and I just want him home. My husband of 15 years isn't really there for me, and we have been sleeping in separate rooms for the last 8 years. I'm tired of waking up and going to sleep alone and feeling sad every day. I fucked up, and I need to know if I take my methadone after an all-nighter, can it kill me? Oh my. Okay, no, it cannot kill you. Let me go ahead and answer that question. My personal research leads me to believe that if you can, okay. 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 Sorry, guys. I was reading that comment because I wanted to make sure. No, he's not. He's just a mod over here. I don't even think he knows who Mandy is. Western Minister, are you here for recovery or are you here to troll? Now, come on now. Don't make me have to pull out my guns. Hey, Carrie. Oh, Nick. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now let's get back to the topic at hand, you guys. Let's get back to it. Okay, I don't want no drama I don't want no trolls over here now. Okay, here's the deal, y'all. So, what was I saying? Oh, the comments from the trolls. I was going through here. I was having to delete. It's okay. I was having to delete all these comments because they were just like. Here's the thing, you guys. I don't fuck around with shit like CPS and stuff like that. That is serious, okay? You don't call, have a zit, damn it. You don't call Child Protective Services on people because you don't like them, okay? That's bullshit. And you don't bring that bullshit over here. You don't do that to people. Do y'all understand that that's serious? Serious. You gotta not, Nick, you guys have to stop letting them get to you. You need to delete and block them. I have seen people like this that are doing this and following you guys around do this to another friend of mine here on YouTube, and it literally drove them insane. Exactly, over there in the corner, because we don't want it over here, right, Michaela? You guys, I have been through the Child Protective Services with my own son, you guys. And it was a horrible experience, okay? Horrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, ever, okay? Listen, what I went through because I was on drugs, okay? And I was not staying sober. And it happened. But I would never, ever do that to somebody else, okay? I would never do that to somebody else, and I don't want that to be done over here, all right? This is not the place, okay? If you have beef with Nick and Jesse, you can take it over there to their channel, okay, Cholo? All right. We just don't want that over here, you guys. So just take it on over there. Yeah, I would never swat anyone or call CPS. It's just a line that we do not cross, you guys, okay? So don't even respond to these people. I don't know who they are, but this is just something you don't do. The only time you call Child Protective Services on somebody, you guys, is if you know for a shadow of a doubt that their children are being beaten, starved, neglected, left outside in the cold, okay? Why would trolls on YouTube call CPS on other people on YouTube? How do they know what's going on in people's home? Exactly, Carrie. They don't. The only time you call Child Protective Services on someone, you guys, is if you are personally seeing what is going on. Okay? You do not do that. That is... we don't do that kind of stuff over here. So if you're down like that and you want to play like that, get off my channel. Okay, so I'm going to message back this young lady who is asking about if methadone can kill her after a one all-nighter. I'm going to ask her, hold on, guys. Medical doctor. Okay, I just have to type in there and say, I am not a medical doctor and this is not medical advice, but this is what I think. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's talk about Kratom now, okay? So, I got a couple of comments on my Kratom video. Hey, Shay. And they weren't bad comments at all, which just makes me feel better because I don't want anybody to think, you guys, that I don't, like I said, if you're on Kratom and that's working for you, like I'm happy for you because I'm on Suboxone. So I have no room to judge, right? I just feel safer being on Suboxone because I can obtain it from my doctor. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because I have my son and, you know, all that kind of stuff, I just want to be able to go to the doctor and, you know, just be able to be on the up and up with that, right? Well, there has been controversy over it, not for me, but just like in general, because what's happening is the FDA will not regulate it here in the United States. And so what people are upset about is that it's helping a lot of people who have chronic pain. I know that for sure. I know that a lot of people who are not even drug addicts use it for pain, and it's saving their lives. So that way they don't get on the opiates. But also, so here's the thing, Michaela, there's different strains of Kratom, okay? There are some strains of Kratom that are really strong and that give you like a pain relieving effect, right? Then there's Kratom that gives you a energy effect. Then there's Kratom that gives you like a mellow chill out kind of effect. But there's different strains, right? And so, thank you guys. Good job, Tasha. Ooh, Tasha's quick on them guns. That's the kind of, yeah, that's what I like. Okay, that's how I am. I don't give a damn. Okay, so, here's the thing with Kratom, you guys. Like, that's the only thing that I don't understand. It's like there's so many different kinds of it that you have to be careful because it's like, there's so many different strains. Like, how do you know what kind of strain you're getting, right? How do you know if it's like, so that's why if you are on Kratom, you need to educate yourself. Hey, Deep in the Streets, I'm glad you come over. You need to educate yourself and really get into some of these groups on Facebook and on YouTube that are talking and that because there's some people out there, just like I know a lot about medically assisted treatment, there are people out there who have studied and educated themselves about kratom, and they can help you and educate you on what strains you need to get on, okay? And what will help you. The only thing that makes me upset with people sometimes with kratom is that I hear a lot of people say that you can't get addicted to it and that you can't form a dependency on it. And I have literally I know people who have had to go into treatment to get off of it because they have become dependent on it and they couldn't stop taking it, and they were struggling to get off of it, and they were sick, ill, like an opiate. So I think it's irresponsible for people to say that you can't get addicted to it or become dependent to it, because that's just not the case. I mean, you can, right? And that's okay, right? It just means that you need to, if you're a drug addict and you're taking kratom, you need to be really mindful. You need to be aware, hey, I'm a drug addict. I like to change the way I feel. I need to use this substance responsibly. And if you can do that, I'm so proud of you, because here's the thing with me. I have just gotten to a point, you guys, where I can take my Suboxone responsibly, and I can take it as it's prescribed. I struggled for a long time with taking it as prescribed, and I have told my doctor about that, so that's why I just want you guys to be honest with yourself and to keep that in mind. Like, it's really easy to overdo it or to take things to mask the way we feel. And that's what we were talking about. It didn't, Michaela? Okay, so how much were they giving you? Did they tell you, were you taking it like one whole because this is the way my doctor explained it to me. He said that they put people on it who have pain, and they make them take, or they have them take micro doses. Okay, micro doses, like 0.5 to 1 milligram, 3 or 4 times a day. And that's how they have people microdose on Suboxone for pain. But you know what? I don't have pain like that. So they put me back on oxys and morphine. So are you struggling with the oxys and the morphine, abusing it, or are you okay? See, because here's the thing, like, I can't, y'all, if I was to get back on oxy, I could not take it responsibly. Like, I would shoot them up, and so that's why, I feel like I've just come so far with being on medically assisted treatment, and I cannot wait to get down low so I can show you guys, like, look, I'm doing it. But you guys, like I said, I'm just being honest with you. With my addiction, it has taken me a long time to get to a place where I can take things responsibly. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me being totally transparent. I was talking to my girls on Patreon. We had a video chat yesterday. About 4 of us. We were all chatting. It was so much fun. But I was telling them, I used to take Benadryl 6, 7, 8 at a time to feel that feeling. I used to abuse Tylenol PM, you guys. I used to drink NyQuil by the bottle. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So it's taken me a long time to get to a point with my disease to where I can, take my medication like it's prescribed. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm proud of you, Michaela, because, see, that's just not hey, Seduction, what's up? That's just how I am. Like, it's really been a struggle for me, you guys, to, like, learn new healthy habits. And it is because you, like I said, you take it every day, you go to sleep like that, and then the next thing you know, you've been taking it for a year straight, right? Bye, Ian. Love you. And that's why, like, when I make videos, you guys, and I'm talking to y'all about kratom and stuff, I'm talking to my addicts, okay? I'm talking to my drug addicts who are like me, who take substances to change the way they feel, and who struggle with being responsible with medications and alcohol. That's who I'm talking to. If you don't have that trouble and you are using kratom because it's pain relieving and energy and whatever you're doing, then that's great, But if you're using it to escape reality, That's where there comes a problem, and that's what we do when we're in addiction. We use substances to escape. And that's why I make videos talking to you guys about it, you know? We go to a drug counselor to see if I was addicted. They said I was fine. Good, Michaela. My daughter said hi, Nicole. She said, why didn't she say hi to me? Hey, girl. Hey, Tasha's daughter. I just don't want you guys to ever think that I'm judging you, because I support you guys. I want you all to have an amazing recovery. I want you all to get to a point where you're happy, where you are living a life full of joy, purpose, and passion. Okay? Like, I'm telling you, that's the point of getting sober, right? The point of getting sober is to be happy, joyous, and free. Okay? And that's why I want us all to get to that point together, right? Because that's what we're doing here. We're going to get there together. You know, we might not all get there at the same time, but we're on our way. We're on our way. We're traveling. We're on that journey together. For sure, yeah. And so I was even talking to Annie and everybody last night, you guys. Like, for a long time, I thought I was going to be on Suboxone for the rest of my life. Okay? And I was fine with that. And I'm still okay with that. But lately here, I've been wanting to work towards something more, because what happened is I felt like I was getting kind of stagnant in my journey, and I wanted to achieve more, right? And so that's why I'm working towards tapering now. And you guys, for me, going down 4 milligrams is a freaking amazing miracle, because I didn't think I was ever going to get off at all. So going down 4 milligrams is really good for me, and I'm proud of myself, you know? I am proud of myself. I actually feel good about the decisions I'm making today. And I feel like, you know, I'm doing the right thing today, you guys. And that's what we got to do. We all got to do the right thing. It's just different. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys. Thank you, Michaela. Whatever it takes is always what I heard in the rooms of AA. Right. That's right. Oh, you guys, I met this lady today. Right? Yeah, tell them, Tasha. I met this lady today at the washateria, and her name is Shelby, and she might be coming by, and she's transitioning male to female. And she was so sweet, and we were both talking. She's in recovery too. And I invited her over here to the channel, and but I was sitting there talking to her, and I was telling her about, you know, you guys and how we have our meetings on Friday, and isolating is something that's so difficult if you have depression too. Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of us don't even realize, you guys, that we have depression a lot of times because we were self-medicating for so long that the feelings that we feel, we don't even recognize them. And so when you get sober and you start like trying to change your life, give yourself a good 6 months. That's what I always say. And then if after 6 months, even maybe 3, I don't know, if you don't feel good and you're struggling still, go to the doctor. Go to therapy. Then my whole turkey, I was sick as a dog, but the feel-good feelings came back big time. That's what I'm looking forward to, Carrie. And so, you guys, like, I feel great when I'm on medically assisted treatment, right? Doctors just stick me on a bunch of tablets I don't want. Oh, yeah, I know how that feels. I used to go to a script doctor and get all kinds of medicine. That's what I'm looking forward to, you guys. I feel a lot of emotion on Suboxone. You guys know that. I'm extremely emotional. But I miss getting horny. I miss wanting to have sex with my own man. Okay, I miss those feelings. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the first thing that I really realized going when I got on medically assisted treatment was my sex drive. And when you're in a relationship with someone, it's like you want to be able to like love them and connect with them intimately. Do you guys know what I'm saying? And so I know y'all know what I'm saying. If I'm honest, because it really does help with my depression. Yeah, a lot of people use drugs because because we self-medicate. Absolutely. Carrie, I'm telling you, girl, like, I just want to be able to, like, see my husband and feel that feeling. You know what I mean?
If I
Do you want to watch FGTVs? What's wrong?
Ashlyn left because I wasn't even going to steal her thing, so I'm there.
Oh, well. Tell her bye. Who cares? Bye, Ashlyn.
Stupid Ashlyn.
Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry for dragging it out. I just wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you guys, like, I just can't, I'm really disappointed. I can't believe Chris is putting Gary out on Front Street like that to 82,000 people, you guys. Katie said hi. Hey! It really bothers me because our goal as, here's the thing. I don't want to hurt anybody, you guys. I don't want to hurt anybody. Even Chris from the Rewired Soul. Like, I'm not trying to hurt him, right? But I think what he's doing is wrong. And I don't think it's right that he did that to Gary. I don't think that's right to do that to anybody. And I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, right? How would that make me feel if I saw somebody, if somebody was doing that to me? I've had somebody make a video about me, you guys, and it hurt, right? Oh, Shay, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's like, that's what it is. I know what it is. That's why I want to get down to like 2 milligrams or under, because I know once I get down lower like that, you guys, it'll all come back. But I'm going to tell you guys, like, I hear a lot of people say that they don't feel feelings on Suboxone. And y'all know, I feel so many feelings, and I'm so emotional. So can you imagine what I'm going to be like when I get off of it? I am an emotional being, and the feelings that I feel for people in my heart, you guys, are so strong. The feelings that I feel for people that I try to help get sober and that I try to be there for them, like, I truly care about you guys. Like, because you know why? Because I was once just like you. I was once sick and struggling and had nobody, and I felt all alone. So now I try to do and give back to people because somebody did that for me. You know, I used to get discouraged because I wanted my channel to grow so fast, right? I wanted my channel to grow, and I wanted people to find us over here. And I was getting discouraged. I even have gotten discouraged because I did this video with this girl, and she has 8,000 subscribers, and she hasn't posted it yet. And it just discourages me because I'm like, really wanted other people to come over here and find our channel, right? But then I think about it, and I'm like, I get to have such a close, intimate relationship with my subscribers because we have a smaller channel over here, you know. And when my channel does get more people and it does grow bigger, then that's going to be harder for me to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And you see how we're having trolls right now? The bigger my channel gets, the more that's going to happen. And so, hey, Mary Beth. And so that's why I'm like, you know what? God has me right where I need to be. I have no one. I'm being stalked and so depressed. I am only dangling by a thread. Hey, who's stalking you, girl? Oh, Shay. I always shout out other people's channels because I want to help other people grow their channel. But I'm going to tell you guys, people don't do that. People don't do that. You know, it's really difficult to, you know, make friends on YouTube because I've tried. Like, I had this little tag that we were doing called Spread the Message, Not the Mess, and I was like trying to get people involved in doing it and just like shouting each other's channels out and stuff. And it's not, you know what, I'll tell you what it is. It's because I have a really strong opinion, and a lot of people don't like that. It's like, okay, Shay. It's like, listen, here's the thing. When I make videos and I'm sharing my opinion, people get angry. It's like, I can't have an opinion, but everybody else can. And it's like, it's just because our opinions are different, you guys, doesn't mean...
Mommy.
Yes, Michaela. I hope you got the cops involved, girl. What, baby? What's wrong?
It's this stupid Ashlyn.
What about Ashlyn?
If Ashlyn left and he had Krissy, so I destroyed hers.
Oh, will you pick up those blocks for me and put them in a nice pile? Thank you. What did I miss? The Rewired Soul, do something besides steal your idea. Spread the message, not the mess. I know! I forgot to tell everybody about that, Mary Beth. Girl, did you not just see his video calling the bipolar corner a predator to 82,000 people? What do you mean, did he do something? Michaela, they can give you a restraining order. You don't have to wait for harm. Yeah, a restraining order would be great. That would be great. Yes, go watch his video that says James Charles inspired me to tell all the tea. He is the first part of the video, like 10 minutes long. Okay, hold on. It's all about Gary and calling him a sexual predator because Gary was sharing in a group about his sex addiction. Here you go, baby. And we all know how Gary is, you guys. He's not like that. He's like a kind person. He's like, he has a wife. Like, why would he be? I think that he was just talking about like what he was going through, and he's very like, he shares, you know. And it's taken him a long time, I think, to get to a point where he felt comfortable sharing. And now Chris is just going to put him out. Why? To his huge audience? I don't know how. Yes, exactly. And I messaged Terry on Twitter to make sure he was okay, but I haven't checked my Twitter yet. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and Gary was just tweeting Mary Beth about having troubles wanting to drink again. And so I had to come on here and say something about it because it pissed me off. Chris needs to take that fucking video down. Or he needs to redo it and not say that shit. That's just not right. Like, how could he do that, dude? That's just, like, so mean. Because that's what people were doing to James Charles, saying that he's a predator, right? I don't think James Charles is a predator. I think he's 19 years old and wants to have sex with boys. And he is just a virgin, right? Have you wrote all the facts and taken it to the judge? Oh, you're talking to somebody. I was like, oh, no, that's awful. What is wrong with him? You know what? Mary Beth, this is my opinion, but I think that people weren't talking about the Rewired Soul anymore. This drama was dying down, and so he had to go make a video talking, and he addresses all the drama channels. He got them all written down in the description box, girl, because he wants them to come over there, see that video, get mad, and make a video about him, because what's going to happen then? People are going to go over to his channel. You guys, whether you believe it or not, drama and controversy brings people to your channel. So any publicity is good publicity, right? Attention and views. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you guys, I used to be a fan of the Rewired Soul until he did my friend Jason dirty. And I will never trust him again. I know. I have totally forgot about him, girl. And then I was on Twitter and I said, I have to go see. And so, yeah. He knew what he was doing. He is very manipulative, and I don't care what anybody says. That's what he's doing over there. I don't care what he says. I used to stick up for him a lot until he hurt Jason, until he manipulated my friend Jason. And Jason's got all the emails and all the screenshots. And so, you know, he was just using Jason to... I'm not going to say anything. Jason, we can talk about it if he wants to. I know. Let's just say that Jason did a lot of things for Chris to help his cause. Right. And Chris acts like he did so much for Jason, but he hasn't. What he did was he told Jason to contact me to be his sponsor, and that's it. And me and Jason have been together ever since. So, because I think Jason had asked him to be a sponsor. Right. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. With that whole thing, charging people, like, you guys know I have a Patreon, right? And if you want to join it, good on you. If you don't want to join it, that's okay too. If you email me, I will respond back to you. You don't have to pay me to do that. Like, we just have a Patreon chat, a group of girls on Patreon. I have 7 patrons. And it's just women. I don't have the men over there because it's just like more personal that way. And so, and I'm not a therapist. Like, we just are helping each other. It's women supporting women. It's just us girls. You know what I'm saying? And that is like what all I do over there. We don't do therapy classes or nothing like that. Don't help. I find that bring up your past and issues, then end the session and you're left to deal with them feeling bad memories, the whole reason off why I use in the first place. Right. You know what? you know what, Seduction Raw? I have found that, like, what in our group over here on Patreon, we had a Patreon women's chat last night, and we talked about all kinds of stuff from our past, right? And like, and we were all sharing everything. We were on the phone for like an hour and a half, huh, guys? And what we do is we call each other on video so we can all see each other. But you know what? I think what happens when you're in therapy, you guys, is it's a process, you know, and then you go back and you have and so it's a process of getting to know your therapist. Then once you feel comfortable, you can start talking. It takes time. So nothing is going to happen overnight, right? If you're looking for help and you're trying to improve your mental health, it takes time. Oh, I'm sure it was by accident, Carrie. We have had some trolls in here today, so we've been having to be fast on our trollers. Girl. Have this either. So, anyway, I just wanted to chat with you guys. I hope you guys, have a great Sunday. Yeah, I have my therapist that I see. I've been seeing her for the past 3 years, and she is a good person, and I like being able to just talk to her. You know what I mean? Some days I don't really have anything to talk about, but we just talk about, my job and my son. I'm going to tell you guys what I struggle with the most. I really struggle with, like, feeling like I'm not doing a good enough job as a mom. And I don't know what it is. No matter how much I do for my son, I always feel like I could be doing more. It's hard when you're a mom. I feel like if you guys have kids, you'll understand. It's just like a feeling that you're not doing enough, I think it's just it's mom guilt, and then there's people like who come on and shame moms. Mom shame is like not tolerated over here. And that's why, like, it just really bothers me when I see other women picking at each other, I think so too. I think they do too, Seduction. I think we all just feel like, because it's like sometimes I feel like it's a competition. And sometimes I see other moms, you guys, and they like make their kids lunches and they like make heart-shaped sandwiches, and it's just like so thought out and like, I don't know, perfect. And then I'm like slapping together turkey and cheese and throwing him out the door, but I love my baby and he loves me and we make it work. It's all new to me, being a mom is really new. Like I said, the first year of my motherhood, I was in a really bad place, you guys. And I'm just so grateful that God gave me a second chance to be a mom, because I love my son and I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. He saved my life and I'm truly grateful for that, and I would never ever change it. I'm glad that I went through the things that I went through, because it taught me so much about life. And it also, I love being able to connect with you guys. I love being able to connect with people who have struggled like I've struggled. And I was missing this connection with other people for a long time. When I was in active addiction, like, I didn't have this kind of like, this connection, this social interaction, right? That I have now that I have this YouTube channel. And what this has done for me is it's put 1,100 people in my path that I get to interact with and that I get to show love to, and that I get to encourage you guys and push you to do better and to keep staying sober and to keep trying to get sober. If you're not sober, get up and try again. Don't give up. And that gives me purpose. I love giving back. I love being of service to you guys. I love doing my YouTube channel. I love telling you guys stories. I love doing our meetings. Hey, Nate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop, baby. I watched 5 minutes of it. That's all I could tolerate. Wow. I hope Gary is okay. I think the Rewired Soul is heavily moderated comments because they're all positive. I know, Mary Beth. I know. I'm glad you went over there because we all need to go over and check on Gary because that's what I'm going to do when I get off here. So I love you guys. I'm going to go fix Nate something to eat, and I'm going to go over to Twitter and check on Gary. If you guys want to, you should too. His Twitter handle is Bipolar Corner. So let's go check on him and tell him that we're all behind him and we're supporting him. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. Patreon ladies, look for a video tonight. I'm uploading my goals for the week. So that will be up in a couple hours. So I love you guys, and thank you all for watching and commenting and just being here. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you.